With a stunning victory over the Chiefs at Mile High, the Broncos' 16-game losing streak to the defending champs is over.
Taking his place, 2nd and 10, draw play Williams. Wharton tries to bring him down. Look at him drive. Here comes Karlaftis. There goes Wilson. Touchdown!
Hey Broncos Country, I'm Lori Lattimore-Volkman, and this is the Roundup, Victory over the Chiefs edition. Woohoo!
Yeah! Let's go! Big dog! Come on, man! Big dog, baby! Woo! Woo! Hey, man! It's hot, man! We lit warm, man! We lit in this yeah!
Broncos Country, thank you guys for coming out and supporting. We're heading into the bye with some momentum. We're going to keep this rolling. Let's go!
In a frigid game at Mile High, the crowd was electric and the Broncos were on fire, beating their AFC West nemesis 24-9 in a resounding victory dominated by the defense.
Obviously today with that win and believing in our team and believing that we could do it, especially at home, our crowd was amazing. Man, it just felt so good to win.
Yeah, I thought our defense played lights out tonight. They've been getting better every week. They just, I think Vance has done a great job of really continuing to push those guys. Those guys made unbelievable plays. We had great defense. I get to go against those guys every day and just how challenging they are every day, how talented across the board. Guys were making plays all day. We knew that we wanted to capitalize also in the red zone. They gave us a short field. We capitalized on our opportunities, it was awesome to just to battle. It was a heavyweight fight. We felt like, and we came out on top.
The Chiefs would get the ball first and go 3 and out before the Broncos would take over and use 10 plays to go 39 yards and score on a 4-yard touchdown pass to Javonte Williams, his first NFL touchdown since injury last year.
Williams, minors a block. Bulls a block.
Advantage, Broncos. On the Chiefs' next drive, Patrick Mahomes and company would get all the way to the Broncos' 4-yard line before settling for a field goal, thanks to Baron Browning's tackle for a loss. The Broncos would have to punt on their next drive, but they got it back quickly as Josie Jewell hit Valdez-Scantling hard, popping the ball out so Justin Simmons could scoop it up and take over for the Broncos. Starting midfield, Russell Wilson would hit Jerry Jeudy for a 39-yard pass over the middle, deep into Chiefs territory.
He's got him deep, and what a catch at the 10, Jerry Jeudy.
2 plays later, he'd hit Jerry Jeudy in the back of the end zone for an 11-yard toe-tapping touchdown pass.
Touchdown. He beats Jalen Watson. Russell Wilson is thrown his second touchdown.
Broncos up 14-3. Jaquan McMillan, who had a huge day Sunday, intercepted Mahomes on the next drive, giving the Broncos offense a chance at midfield. Although they couldn't do anything with it, the defense was up for the challenge, holding the Chiefs once again to a field goal despite getting all the way to the Broncos' 16-yard line. With 3.5 minutes to go before the half, Chiefs were once again driving in the red zone. But once again, Baron Browning was there to wreak havoc, knocking the ball out of Mahomes' hands and into the hands of a waiting Jonathan Cooper. Unfortunately, the Chiefs would get a strip sack of their own, giving the Chiefs a chance at another field goal just before half, which they would take advantage of, making the score 14-9 at halftime. Still, Broncos advantage. If you were a pessimistic fan, you were worried that this momentum would spur the Chiefs to a huge second half while the Broncos would fold. But that didn't happen. In fact, the Chiefs would not score again. To start the third quarter, the Broncos had a long, extended 8-minute drive that unfortunately ended in a blocked field goal. Denver's next drive would go into the fourth quarter, but stall when Russell Wilson got sacked at the 36. Instead of going for the long field goal, the Broncos elected to punt, which proved to be a great decision. Riley Dixon's punt went to the 5-yard line, where Mecole Hardman had a hard time holding on. He fumbled, and the Broncos took over inside the 5. This time, the Broncos took advantage of that end zone with a 6-yard pass to Courtland Sutton. Broncos up 21-9.
There goes Wilson. Touchdown!
The Chiefs would turn the ball over on downs in their next 2 possessions as their 4th down attempts went up in flames. The first one an incomplete, and the second one an interception by Justin Simmons.
4th and 22. Mahomes getting away from Benito and then just heaving it downfield, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. 5th time he's gotten Mahomes in his career.
Denver would have to settle for a field goal, but no one was complaining about the added 3 points. Broncos with the commanding lead, 24-9.
I mean, obviously, like we knew they're a great team, right? And they've been winning these games over the past couple of years and stuff like that. We knew if we needed to change this season around and change everything around, we need to get after them. And winning at home is a huge part about it too. But yeah, we wanted to come out with that energy and that swag to us, and I feel like we did that.
You know, as the Broncos country, you know, knowing the history behind this game, you know, I know it's a special moment for them, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
You could tell this was a team win collectively. We was all bought in to the game, all bought in during the week, and you know, it showed out there on the field. You know, just how bought in we was and how focused we was on the task at hand. And for us to deliver and, you know, win a big game like that, you know, it goes to show a testament towards our team.
Russell Wilson would finish with just 114 passing yards, but 3 touchdown passes and no interceptions. Denver's running backs, led by Javonte Williams once again, would add 153 yards on the ground, proving that the Broncos' run game is impressive. And the red zone offense, for once, was a positive stat, where the Broncos were 3 for 5 with touchdowns.
I thought we did the things you do when you win. We were +4 in the turnover battle. We rushed the ball better than they did. I thought we defensively did a fantastic job with their offense in a tough offense. And we didn't have the sack production, but we had a lot of hurries. And I felt like we did a good job of keeping him off schedule. Offensively, I mean, we really felt good coming into this game with our plan. You know, you're always frustrated because I felt like it was one of those games where we could score a lot, but I was pleased with how we ran the ball. We had some big drives, and then in the kicking game, you know, the turnover on that hurried up punt was big. So there were a lot of things to look at that were positive. We're going to play in bigger games than that, but it is a division game, and I'm glad we won.
The Broncos defense would tally 3 sacks, 11 QB hits, 6 tackles for a loss, 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. A huge day.
I think VJ did such a good job today with the play calling and kind of mixing it up. And I mean, when we execute what he calls it, you know, that's kind of the result. And you know, give credit to you know, Kansas City. They kind of live and die off the, you know, the big plays, and they find a way to have success in that week in and week out, no matter who they're going against. And you know, for us to come up with a few of those takeaways was huge, and a lot of them were point-saving plays. And you know, I think that set us up for success and the longevity of the game. You know, we always talk about those 4 or 5 plays that make the difference, and I think those came up a lot on the defensive side of the ball today. And just like I said, you know, keep harping on it, man. It just felt so good to win. It felt good to execute at a high level. And by no means was it perfect. And to be completely honest, against a team like that, it's not going to be. But, man, proud of the guys and how they fought, especially our front. Thought J-Mac stepped up, had a great game. And so, you know, PJ did a heck of a job today. And it's just a complete defensive effort.
Mahomes would get to 241 yards, but no touchdown passes and 2 interceptions. And Travis Kelce, poor guy, would only get 58 yards. In a brilliant troll move, the Denver Broncos PR team played Taylor Swift's Shake It Off after the game. The Broncos will now head into their bye week, followed by a Monday night showdown with the Bills November 13th. With this gigantic win over the defending champs and breaking the 16-game losing streak, the Broncos are feeling great about where they go from here.
But this one mattered to us. You know, we needed to win this game for Broncos country. We needed to win this game for our organization. We needed to win this game for us as players. We were determined. We had meetings all week, and players, spending extra time on stuff. Just about how we, practice, and the tenacity, the resilience, the thought process of how we practice. And that's the standard. We got to be that every week, and we'll continue to build on that. We feel like we can go somewhere.